Even diehard Celtics beaten tonight by Utah, 123-115. Never will I ever say that any loss is good, but this is about as good a loss as you'll see in an NBA season. What I mean by that is the Celtics were tired. They didn't have their best player in Kyrie Irving. He was out with a personal matter as his grandfather passed away, so sorry for his loss there. And they got in late from Phoenix last night after playing an overtime game where they were down 22 at one point in the third quarter, and they came back and tied the game, forced overtime, and won it with clutch shooting. Tonight they go to Utah. They're down all night long. And they made a run at the end and almost took the game away from the Jazz and won it. They came up short. They gave everything the Utah Jazz could handle, as the Jazz had to make big shot after big shot to maintain their 4, 6, 8-point lead. They win it 120. I think it was 123-115 was the final. Where I think the game was lost was rebounding. Celtics out-rebounded 43-28 tonight. And, you got the Celtics stat lines. Al Horford, 13 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. Jason Tatum had a good night, which he's been quiet lately. 21 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists. Terry Rozier's first game starting because Kyrie Irving was out. Had an awesome night, hit some big shots down the stretch. 22 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. Gordon Hayward, 13, 1, 6. Marcus Smart played more minutes, showed his ability to do the little things well. He took a big foul at the end and hit a free throw, then missed on purpose to try to get the rebound. But those little things that add up to wins, he did it again tonight. It didn't work for the win, but he created a nice foul that didn't take any time off the clock with 17 seconds left, and they were trying to make a last gasping effort at tying this thing up. 13 points, 3 rebounds, 10 assists. Marcus Morris, another solid night off the bench, 16 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. Utah, leading scorer was Joe Ingles. He had 21 at the half. He ended the night with 27 points, 5 rebounds, 7 assists. Ricky Rubio had a nice game, hit a big shot late that kind of put the game on ice for the Jazz. 17 points, 6 rebounds, 7 assists. Rudy Gobert, 17 points, 15 rebounds. He was a monster in the middle tonight, blocking shots as well. Derek Favors, 14 points, 6 rebounds, and 1 assist. Last year's Rookie of the Year, Donovan Mitchell, 21 points, 2 rebounds, 5 assists. He did take 15 shots, though, as he does shoot a lot. And old friend Jay Crowder, 20 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, had a nice game. He hit some big shots late to put the game on ice for Utah. Guys, good loss. Not going to hammer the Celtics for going down tonight. They were in a tough road trip. They've won 1 game and they've lost 3. They're now 7-5 on the season. But they got 1 West Coast road trip pretty much done. They got Portland on Sunday and then they come home. Obviously, this team's a much different team playing at home than they are on the road, and that's okay. Most NBA teams are like that. Tonight, they did everything they could to try to win this thing, and they came up short, and that's just part of sports. That happens. It's like an MLB road trip where you play a 9-game road trip, and it's game 7 on the road, you're tired, and you just don't have it. And I'll tell you, for a team that had all the conditions, I'm not making excuses. They got beat tonight. But they probably didn't get into Utah until 5, 6 a.m., and then they got the game at night. I mean, the conditions weren't ideal, So, good loss. I'll take this loss if they're going to ever lose any games at all. Celtics go down 123-115 in Utah. They fall to 7-5 on the year. They end this 5-game trip, hopefully with a win Sunday night in Portland. Talk to you tomorrow. We'll do some Patriots as they get ready for Sunday's game against the Titans.